Hi everyone, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Farhan bin Muhammad TK95900. Okay, in this video, I'll be presenting to you about my study or assignment that was given by Puan Shasha, which is entitled Crisis Management. So, we'll be going through about the introduction of the company. Second, we go to the crisis or background issue. Third, we go to the crisis communication analysis planning. Next, we go to the result in intangible and intangible loss. And last but not least is the recommendation or suggestions about my study and what is the learning aspects. Okay, so we go to the introduction of the company. Okay, I chose Fashion Valet because recently Fashion Valet faced a crisis viral in Malaysia. So, what is Fashion Valet basically? Fashion Valet, also known as FV, is the go-to destination for the modest fashion industry. Fashion Valet curates the best selection of fashion and beauty brands under one roof, reaching them to customers all over the world. Fashion Valet has built its brand over 10 years, being a platform to many modest fashion brands such as Galakisha, Dark, Rizman Nuzaini, Sunaru, and etc., as well as developing their own lineup of house brands. Founded by a popular Malaysian blogger, Datin Vivi Yusof, since 2010, Fashion Valet's platform has grown to include 400 brands, retail stores, and in-house brands. According to Nadia Norzuhdi, Fashion Valet's general manager, the goal has always been to champion their local designers in Malaysia. So, within the past few months, Fashion Valet has been expanding into Middle Eastern countries. Fashion Valet is often seen as the pioneer in the market with exclusive collaborations with designers and celebrities. New arrivals happen daily, which keeps the site fresh and always on trend. Started as an e-commerce only brand, the Fashion Valet Group today has opened 10 retail stores and counting, with hopes to become the leading omnichannel platform by its constant technology innovations and enhancements. Okay, I think that's basically about the introduction of the company. We go to the crisis or background issue. Here it goes. As we all know, we will all have been tested by the coronavirus. Many industries and companies were affected. Whether you are T20, B40 or M40, many from us were struggling to survive in terms of financial, especially finance. Datin Vivi Yusof has found herself in the middle of controversy just for replying to a controversial statement posted by fellow entrepreneur Alia Zailan. The comments made were seemed to be a sensitive issue regarding B40 and M40. Alia complained that the poor will only become richer once they receive the financial aid from the government and will become jobless after the end of the movement control order period. Netizen believes that the Fashion Valet co-founder appeared to agree with Alia's comment. In this case, Vivi believes that the contribution isn't long-term and everything will return back to normal following the conclusion of the movement control order. We are now going to take a look of what are the comments that made the netizen furious and erupt the netizens' anger. Go to the crisis communication analysis planning. Vivi took to her Instagram to clear the air. So, the floor is on her Instagram. The 33-year-old publicly apologized for her offensive remarks online. She further clarified that she wasn't agreeing with the Alia's first statement, but instead with the latter one, as seen in her Instagram's post. Here is the Insta story post by Vivi Yusof, Datin Vivi Yusof. On the other hand, Alia's Instagram has been set on a private mode, possibly to avoid further attacks from keyboard warriors. Vivi Yusof also shedding some light on the recent controversy surrounding her response towards the M40 and B40 groups. In the 7-minute long IGTV upload in the 7-minute long IGTV clip uploaded on Wednesday, 1st of April, the fashion entrepreneur publicly apologized to those affected with her previous statement. She was also making clear of any misunderstanding happened or accusations thrown towards her. In the clip, the 33-year-old tearfully said that the ongoing accusations thrown towards her over the past few days have gone overboard. Following the recent UITM petition, Vivi revealed that she is planning to take action against the culprits who had spread the false claims. We will go to the result in tangible and intangible laws. The conversation between the two has in turn caught netizens' attention, with most of them slamming both Vivi and Alia with negative comments for their insulting remarks towards the B40 class people. Vivi's name even trended on Twitter as a result of the massive backlash. The issue of Vivi Yusof seemingly downgrading the poor in her past statement has caused a massive commotion. Although she has apologized, netizens continued to attack her online. Making the situation worse, a petition has been launched by the Alumni Association of University Technology Mara UITM, which calls for Vivi to be dismissed from her position as one of its board members. It is believed that the netizen had filed a petition against Vivi, who allegedly came out with a statement belittling the B40 and M40 groups. Furthermore, the petition was also created to urge people to boycott the fashion icon. Based on the latest result, the petition has gained over 230,000 signatures since its launch. As stated in the list, the purpose of the petition are as follows. First, most families of UITM students are from B40 and M40 groups. Second, Vivi and her friend Alia Zailan have allegedly slammed the government for aiding the B40 and M40 community extremely affected by the outbreak by saying the poor will become richer. She failed to carry out her duty as a board member of UITM. In fact, she didn't keep intact with the university's reputation by supporting the bad actions done by her social media friend. Fourth, she's not an expert in economy. And the last but not least, she's not a scholar. Let us go to the final chapter of my presentation. Suggestion for improvement, recommendation and learning aspects. In my opinion, I am humbly agree that Vivi has to assemble a crisis management team. This should include individuals from multiple disciplines within her organization to develop her crisis management plan. Legal, financial, and public relations executives, for example, often have differing viewpoints, yet a compromise resulting from these differing points of view should be represented in the final plan. Moreover, Vivi also has to communicate timely and consistently. Message consistency is also a key. Differing messages damage corporate credibility. With timelines and consistency in mind, a very thorough communications plan should be developed as part of the crisis management plan. Last but not least, as a public figure who has about 1.8 million Instagram followers, personally for me, Vivi should be more careful on giving opinions publicly. People might interpret it differently, and she has to avoid from double meaning kind of opinion. She has to take the incident as a big lesson learned, assuring her fans that she will be more careful in posting or sharing any statement online. Anything on the internet can be twisted and misinterpreted these days. The good thing about Vivi is at least she was bold enough to address the issue head on. This is not fully from my opinion. I just agree with the opinion, which I am agree with the study I made, and hope that you guys can take the good on in my presentation as well. Okay, that's all for me. Thank you.